You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! You can't.
I pressed it twice. Well, here we are. Welcome to You Cannot Be Serious on Grand Final Morning Duck. And when I say Morning Duck, nice to see you. Didn't turn up last podcast. You came down. What did you come down with?
It was a
fever. Make something up for us.
It was a fever.
A fever.
A fever.
Yeah, I know those fevers. I used to get them regularly when I've been out most of the night having a drink. That fever can take you over, just something swift.
It was a fever. I look, Sam, as you know,
Speak into the microphone, will you?
Did you ever experience this day?
No,
playing wise.
No, it's a good point, Doug. I know I haven't played in a grand final. Wait for this. The only chance I had to play in a grand final was in 1967, but unfortunately in the first semi-final I lost a kidney on the forward flank at the MCG. Con Britt need me. He would have been put in jail if he'd been playing today for even touching you. So if you go and watch Snoop Dogg after this and you're wandering around the forward flank, see if you can find it for me, will you? Because I'm just travelling short.
Surely you would have played in a couple of grand finals as juniors.
No, I know where this is leading, Duck.
No. Well, it's not leading up to anything. I'm saying surely you played in some grand finals because we've got a good crew here, businesses, which we'll get to in a minute. But there are a lot of people here, and I've got some mates here that have got businesses, and we've all got friends. It doesn't matter, and I say this sincerely. It doesn't matter whether you're playing an AFL Premiership,
no, it doesn't.
a VFL Premiership, an under-10, a VFA, a SAFA or whatever. If you play in a Premiership, the feeling's the same.
Yeah.
So did you ever play in one?
Well, so let me just tell you, unlike your good self, who went through most of the schools that your dad or your mum put you through before they gave you the arse, I only went to one school, and I got recruited from Geelong, from the school I went to when I was 16, and I went straight to Geelong after I left school and played in the seniors. Never played in another, and I played there until I finished playing, never dropped, played 300. How many games do you play? How many?
272.
That's right.
But so I'm in the 300 club. So just, if you want to, and I noticed today that we're wearing Sam got these jumpers done up, which is fantastic.
Hang on, you're in the what 300 club?
Well, I played because it says 272 games, well not for North Melbourne, but all up 272
I can
games.
see that.
And I also played I played for Australia. I played State of Origin games.
Games. Pardon me. I've played 1,500 games.
You go. So,
shit, I thought we were just talking about the main stuff.
So that got me in.
Oh, I see.
That got me into the 300 club. That's what I'm saying.
That's how you work.
And I also, just for the record, went to 5 different primary schools, 4 different high schools. So you just went to the one school.
That's right.
I played in an
about that.
under 10 premiership, under 12 premiership, under 14 premiership, under 15 premiership, under 17 premiership, under 19 premiership, and 2 AFL premierships.
Yeah, that's completely irrelevant. Well, looking back, I have made an error. I played in the reserves grade grand final premiership in 1963.
You didn't. You just now.
Well, I left school, and while I was at school, I was picked to play in the Geelong reserves on the MCG. Geelong seniors won the premiership, and the Geelong reserves won it. I was in that team, but I didn't class out that I was a premiership, and it was the first time I've ever got drunk because the boys were celebrating on the way home in the bus, having won the reserves grade grand final, and I'd never had a drink in my life. I was at school, and they tipped me out at the crossroads on the Geelong Highway. I was nice, and I was legal. I was fly blown. I was pissed, and I was met by the housemaster of the house I was in, and he immediately summons me to the headmaster, and the next day I got whacked 6 times on my arse. Got caned.
I used to get the cuts at school. They don't obviously do it anymore, but at Wagga High, Wagga High, public school, not a private school, but they used to give you the cuts depending on the severity of what you'd done wrong. And the math teacher, I'll never forget his name, Mr. Rafferty, his name was. Not sure whether he's still with us, but he would stand on a chair and jump off the chair with a cane and give you 6 on each hand, right?
Yeah.
And that was the worst punishment. When, like I said, it went down. If it was something not so bad, you got 1. 6 was the worst on each hand. So
how did that work out for you? That whip into line for later in life
didn't exactly straighten me up. So be fair to say that's not
lucky you didn't punch him back.
Well, that's not the form of which is why I've gone the opposite way with my kids. And we spoke last week about Carter, and I noticed you said to everyone here, you said that you've got a lot of stuff downstairs and you've got a lot of memorabilia and expensive stuff, and you said just don't knock anything off. And then I realised my 6-year-old's downstairs, so
that's right. That's
you
right.
might go down and there might be a couple of things missing.
Got security outside. We'll be frisking everyone. Incidentally, you might see that Top Dog sign over there. This is where we're working out of my son's. This is my son's office. He runs Top Dog, so I'm giving him a plug, mind you. He was here before, but he's had to go home to his grand final function at his place. So Top Dog is an entertainment company that he runs. So that's why that is, if you're wondering what that is. Now, we're going to speak to all those people who are here about their business, and not for long, but that's what we said we'd do, and we'd love to do it.
It'll be ongoing support, Sam.
Yes, and if you've got any questions that you want to, just yell them out. If you want to, in fact, if you've got any questions, yell them out while we're chatting. I want to ask the Duck. The Duck amazingly predicted the Brownlow medal winner 3 weeks out.
Who got on that tip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. About 7 people in the room, Sam.
Well, I know you mightn't believe this.
It'll be 200 each, by the way.
Hell of a lot of people listen to You Cannot Be Serious because they like the Duck's slant on life. He has a completely diverse and lateral slant on life, as you might have worked out. So we have a hell of a lot of listeners, and I reckon a good percentage of them cleaned up. The bookies would be very disappointed that they were listening to You Cannot Be Serious. I don't know where you got that information from.
There's no information, no inside information.
I understand it. You don't follow the football that closely, do you?
Oh, no, but an educated guess. If you look at all the past winners, and obviously Cripps polled the most votes last year. He's inside, he tackles, he breaks away from contest. Rao polled 25 the year before. He'd had a way better year this year. So I thought he has to be a massive chance. And at 14-1, I also tipped the Quinella, by the way, with Rao and Dacos being the most votes, and that was paying $11. So a few people cleaned up on that.
I would think you'd have to be on the same mental wavelength of the people who give the votes. That's the umpires. You and the umpires seem to be at one mentally about this game. This game has degenerated into a rolling pack of nonsense, and highlighted by the inadequacies and the ineptness of the umpires, and some of the rules and some of the way it's run, and luckily, the Swans aren't playing. The last 2 grand finals I went to, they got beaten by 80 points and 75 points respectively. And the only unfortunate thing about today is, don't mind if you don't like me saying this, is that Brisbane are playing. Imagine if Collingwood had been playing Geelong, does this town need a lift, Duck?
Bugger Collingwood.
Do you want to get into politics?
Bugger Collingwood.
No, but I don't care if Collingwood...
You tipped Collingwood too, didn't you? I think I might have tipped Brisbane to win last week. I also said couldn't pick a winner at the start of the finals, tipped the last 3 finals winners.
Wouldn't it be great if Collingwood and Geelong were playing
today?
Well, of course it would be. The town is as flat as a shit carter's hat.
Not.
And this would lift the stocks of us beleaguered people who live here.
Brisbane, don't forget, Brisbane originated. They're a combined team with Fitzroy, which is a Melbourne team. And you know what? And you forget you dismiss that like it's nothing. There are a lot of Fitzroy supporters that barrack for Brisbane. And they'll be there today, and they'll be going for Brisbane.
There is a lot of Fitzroy supporters.
They train in Brisbane, Fitzroy Guernseys during the week. They embrace their history.
Yeah, they're trying to...
Jonathan Brown got to Brisbane because his dad played for Fitzroy.
Yeah.
So you can't say there's no history there.
I can easily say that. They're genuinely trying to be relevant, which they're not. So I watched the news, and it said, for the first time in 123 years, Geelong are playing Brisbane in a grand final. Never happened in 123 years because they follow your strategy. Brisbane had only been in the competition since 1998, and then it was the Bears, and then it was Fitzroy. So you can't say that it's Fitzroy playing today. It's the Brisbane Lions, isn't it?
No.
Well, of course it is.
No, it's not. They're also the Bears. We have a bear.
The only man I was trying to say who's credible in the room. He's more credible than you. He's played. If you're saying Brisbane is the Bears and Fitzroy and well, he's played for Brisbane and he's played for Geelong. And so he's probably the only. He should be up here speaking about the two sides.
Give the people, and I've been speaking.
Damien Burke, that is.
Yes, I've been speaking about it all week, and we're talking about equalisation of this competition. Yeah. It is Brisbane, Geelong, Hawthorn and Collingwood who have dominated the last 20 years.
They have.
So, and you can throw Sydney on top of that as well. So 5 teams that have got to all the grand finals over the last 25 years, they're the teams that have done it. And we think that the AFL has equalised things. It actually hasn't when you think about that.
If anyone would like to, if you're here, you've paid for this. If you wanted to have a go at the duck here, or ask me a sensible question, which I'll be able to help you with, ask the duck something if you want to. Just yell out or come up and we'll put you on. There's a microphone there.
Is Sam's hair real?
Well, come up here. Come up. Come up.
It's too silky.
Now, come up here. This
it is too silky.
This is Philip Mance. From now, I know there's another car company here. It wouldn't matter if we had 20 people from 20 car companies. If you're a car company and you're Philip Mance, so what did you want to ask?
Is your hair real? And did you
well,
get a
have a look who's talking. You look like you got a wombat on top of your head. Don't tell me that's real.
It is.
I'm a bit of a hair expert.
Yeah.
Right? And look, and the reason why I am is because I obviously started losing it. So I've looked at.
That's right.
I've looked at every available option. I've got a nephew that's got tattooing. He'll hate me saying that, by the way, because he thinks no one knows. But he's got tattooing. Well, I've had mates that have had possums on their head. Even Warney had a possum on his head.
Yeah.
Ricky Ponting's got a possum. Ralph Carr's got a possum. So all of these famous people. And then I had a mate that went to Turkey, and they transport the back of your hair to the top, and it generally, when you do that, it has a silkiness about it, which you seem to have. Now, I'm not too soft and it's too silky. And I asked Sam whether he'd ever been to Turkey, and he said he hadn't.
What's the capital of Turkey? Damascus. What is the capital of Turkey? Yes,
Istanbul.
What's Damascus the capital of? Yeah, Damien. Is it? So where we're going.
I was going to say.
No, I haven't been to Istanbul, and my hair is real. I offer anyone, if you want to pull it or tug it or examine it, you're into the mosh, aren't you?
Anyone that says that they couldn't trust a man to take a pill every day, start losing your hair. I can assure you that you take that pill every day.
Sam, did you get into the members this year, or were you banned?
Another very good question, Philip. I got banned from getting a ticket last year because I was. I don't want to go on with this, but I was in hospital having surgery on my ankle, and I gave my ticket to someone else, and they said, unless you've got a medical certificate, you are going to be suspended from this year's proceedings. I did have a medical certificate, and I spent an hour and a half in there yesterday not arguing with them, and they gave me my membership back the day before the grand finals. Not my membership, they gave me my guest's pass back, which I passed it on to someone because I couldn't get a ticket. I'm in the Hall of Fame at Geelong, team of the century. I captained the club. I've won best and fairest. I've couldn't fit the stats at Geelong. I rang them up for some tickets, and I managed to buy for $840 2 tickets at the back of the Shane Warne stand. They said, take a hanky because your nose will bleed. You're up that high. And I said, thank you so much. That's why I'm here doing this and not going to the football.
All right, tell us about your business.
And do it quickly because we've got 19 people to get through, Phil.
From Alamance Motors in Footscray, Melton and Bacchus Mart.
Did you come up with that, I'm Alan Mance, so I don't want to lose your pants or something?
My father came up with that
What
idea.
was it?
Don't lose your shirt, don't lose your pants, come to Alan Mann's.
Yeah, well, that's when Eddie started the footy show. So what are we going to call it? He said the footy show. Pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah,
Don't lose your pants, go to Alan Mann's.
It's been on going for 45 years.
Well done, mate, and thanks for coming.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Get off.
Start getting some people up. Josh, come up, Josh.
Just while you're coming up, Josh, did you
Sit down there.
The great controversy of the game last week was that Jamie Elliott wasn't given the mark. Did you agree with that decision?
He wasn't.
No, well, Duck or you?
Yeah, no, let Josh.
You know anything about football, mate?
Of course he does.
I know a lot about it.
Right, well, go
I'm
ahead.
not good at it, but I know about it.
No, that's it.
Of course he should have been given the mark.
Why?
Well, because he plays for Collingwood.
There you go. Well, it is within. It's a lot of people. It's within season. It's not in the home and away. There are a lot of great goals in finals. There are a lot of great marks. I think it should be.
Not a goal.
I think it should be allowed.
But
Not the goal.
I will say Tim Membry should have gone back and had that kick. I think that was the wrong decision.
Just answer one question at a time, Duck. Did you think the mark that wasn't allowed to Jamie Elliott, which would have, if he kicked the game, goal, would have put them sick, you think that was a correct or an incorrect decision?
Incorrect decision.
Oh, you mean the one where he didn't mark it?
I hope I speak clearly. Let me start. This is how this goes. Duck, Duck listens to not one word I say on the podcast.
Not a free kick.
Hang on. He went up and marked the ball, tried to mark the ball, and got spoiled. Did you think that because the bloke ran at him?
I just answered that. Not a free kick, I said.
Oh, well, then you are the only two that think that. Everyone said,
he had his eyes on the ball the whole way.
Who did?
The player that ran back with the fly.
He did nothing of the sort.
He had his eyes on the ball the whole way, Sam, and he connected with the ball. He spoiled the ball. Yes, he took the body, but I see that as fair and reasonable, and that should have been play on. I know others disagree. It could have gone either way, but I think that was. Not once did he look at the player. Yes, he took the body, but he spoiled the ball.
We're
at the same
obviously
time.
not talking about the same incident.
We are.
Jamie Elliott tried to jump onto the back of the bloke who wasn't looking at him. There's no rule that says you have to look.
I think you're getting Alzheimer's. What are you talking about?
There's no rule in our game that says you can't look at a player and run towards him as long as you don't touch him or knock his arms, which he did none of that. Jamie Elliott had already dropped the mark and he fell over backwards because he was trying to keep him off by jumping over him, and he fell backwards.
Who here knows what I'm talking about, and who here thinks he's lost it?
Oh, well, why don't we come up? Come here.
Yes.
Why don't you want to be on?
Thank you.
Just a minute. Lady.
Let's talk. Let's quickly talk.
Who disagrees with him? Yes, go ahead, Josh.
Who disagrees with me? Not one hand.
Oh no, a few hands went up.
Oh, where?
Well, when I asked the question.
Where?
I think you're seeing things, Sam.
Yeah. No, see.
Have a listen to Josh. You've been a smart ass. Well, I'll cut your mic off in a minute. Have I got your mic on?
Hey.
Fucking haven't got your mic on.
Now let's talk, Josh, quickly. Business.
Yes.
Quick.
Malvern Continental Butchers. We're a family-run business. Everything we make is handmade and Australian meats. We manufacture everything with red gum wood and beechwood chips, so it's all, you can taste the difference in the product. We've been around for quite some time. The recipe's been in the business for 65 years.
Yep.
And we deliver deli meats all around Melbourne.
Yep. So get Continental Meats, Malvern. Get down there, see Amanda, see Colo, see Josh.
Yes.
He puts it all together. I'll tell you what, I like the cabana, the one with a bit of chili in it too. They're beautiful.
Bit
of the snags.
Now these boys aren't competition because they're suburbs apart, but we got Smeetsy here.
Yeah, Smeetsy.
Smeetsy.
By the way, his name's Ralph. But,
Ralph
we call him
Smeets. I said, I went down and saw Ralph's Meats. And he said, how is Smeetsy? I said, what do you mean, how's Smeetsy? He said, well, is Smeetsy going well? I said,
you said
it's
Smeetsy,
not his
that's why.
fucking name. His name is Ralph. And he's from Ralph's Meats.
I know, but Continental Butcher, get down.
Yeah, no,
get your mate. It's not. By the way, it's not far at all.
No.
5 minutes from
very close
where I live in Middle Park. You go down, you just go straight up the highway there, and then you veer off, and it's right next to that. What's the shopping?
Road and Model Tree Road.
What's that big shopping
Malvern
centre?
Central.
It's right near Malvern Central, just around the corner. and it is
If
magnificent.
you go at 3:30 on
Good
Sunday
stuff.
morning, it's about 5 minutes away. If you're in peak hour traffic, it's probably the best part of the morning. That's how well we're going here.
Yes.
Now,
I can't believe you think that decision. You're talking about something completely different.
we surely are.
You obviously are. You've lost your marbles.
But you said it wasn't a free kick.
It wasn't a free
and I
kick.
said it wasn't a free kick.
Okay, but you
explained it differently.
because you said that he was jumping on someone. He wasn't jumping on
I
someone. He was by
didn't- I
himself.
said-
Someone ran back with a flight, hit the ball at the right time, took a little bit of the body.
And as he dropped the mark, he continued on into the player who was running back, and that threw him off balance.
Correct.
And
Anyway,
he fell on his ass.
we agree it wasn't a free kick.
Well, were you and I are the only ones? Because when I was watching it, the commentators went berserk.
I do have to give credit though. I think he won the award for the what's the media award?
Mark of the year.
No, the media award that the media give themselves. What's it called? No, it's not the Walkman. It's the. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But Cade Corns won the media
personality of the year.
And Matthew Lloyd I think came runner up. And they both came out with their top 10 players of all time that they've ever seen.
And
Yeah, well, anyway, I happen to be number one on both lists, all right?
that's a topic that wasn't even on the... And he's just worked that topic in. He thought, this will be interesting. People will love this.
Because I knew that Lloydie and Cornsey were good judges. I just didn't realise how good at judges.
Yeah, so you're the top... Now, what was the accolade they gave? The top player
Best
ever.
player they've ever seen.
They've ever seen.
They've ever seen,
Oh,
yeah.
well, that's all right. They're young, though, aren't they?
Oh, well, they've seen Gary Ablett Senior and
Have they?
Junior. And
You'd put yourself above him, would
No,
you,
well,
Gary Ablett?
I didn't. They
No,
did.
but would you?
No.
Yeah, no, where would you put
That's
yourself?
all subjective.
Not with you, it
That's
ain't.
all.
Now, is there any... please come up if you...
Come on, Baz.
Come
Get
in
up here,
here.
Baz.
Who are you, Beryl?
Baz.
Come on.
Well, we Smart Body Australia. We have
Yes,
got some,
you are.
You are smart. And the Ducks.
Smart Body.
Can I just say, firstly, Sam, how proud you should be of this man. Spent Monday
That
night.
he's not in jail?
No, that too.
Yep.
But Monday night, start of the week, he came along to watch the Brownlow medal. Obviously, a mate of mine at the Workers Club Hotel in Fitzroy. Paddy Dell's put on a special room for us, and we had a great night. And you'd be so proud of how humble he was that he actually nominated the winner of the Brownlow medal, because he actually channeled the old Lou Richards' great line of "I called this," and 25 times.
I tipped this.
25 times, and that was after round one. Then he got less humble.
Well, as soon as he started getting the 3 votes, I got a bit excited.
Yes, but
and when you got your heart.
And he also, I think, Matty and myself, he said he practically sort of threatened physical violence if we didn't put 350 each way on it. But we actually got us off to a good start.
That's Wayne's simplistic remedy to everything he doesn't understand: physical violence. Yeah,
Only threatened us.
Yeah, no, you can't sit and talk it out. No, if you disagree, he'll give you one chance to change your mind. Then rat-a-tat-tat, you're fighting him out in the street.
Oh, that's...
All right.
Alan Mance, Alan. I have a terrible confession to make. You won't be surprised at this. Where is he? It's Philip. Oh, Philip. Yeah, I'm sorry. Philip, I have when you were speaking, your sound would have gone through Wayne's microphone, but I didn't have your microphone turned on. So you asked about my hair and everything, and Philip Mance Motors, your old man, started Alan Mance, and he was the one, don't do your shirt, don't do your pants, get down and buy a car from Alan Mance. So I've done that in a nutshell, which is, I'm sorry, but you would have heard it through there anyhow.
Yes, you would have got it.
But we've got it on now.
Tell us your business, Baz,
Okay,
quickly.
yeah, thanks, Duck. And you're involved with a few of these things that we're doing down at Port Melbourne Boxing Fit. We're going to give an opportunity to all the listeners to be involved in some body transformation sort of challenges, and also we've got some trips to Bangkok with a wellness trip with Duck, and also included is a mental health program when you come back after a week with Duck.
Jono, a mate that I took over there, Sam, part of the group, boxing, we do a lot of boxing and training and everything, and everyone think, by the way, you have a good time as well.
Oh, yeah, trips to Bangkok with the Duck. What could go wrong?
You could end up on Banged Up Abroad, actually. But Jono came back. He lost. He's lost 14 kilos. There's, by the way.
When he turned into Cameron Ling.
Jess. This is Jess's partner. Come through, Jess.
Jess has just chimed in.
Jess.
I went,
hello. Come and have a chat.
No, I went. What Jess is talking about there, Sam, is I was in. Jono thought he'd get his chest waxed at a Bangkok salon, which probably
it was a knock shop.
Wasn't the right.
Yeah.
Well, look.
Did they have did they do the Brazilian?
Took about 5 hours to do it, so I don't think there was their proper.
They ripped the hairs off your plums.
They did. He did all of that, and while I was waiting for him, I thought, you know what, might just get a little bit of a rinse through the hair. So they put a bit of shoe polish through it, and came out red.
You looked like Cameron Ling.
Well, initially it was purple, and then it had a bit of and then it got a bit of red in it. So I came home with looked like Lingy.
Can I look? I know I'm a bit older than you. Can I give you some?
Berkey's just saying, what's wrong with that?
Well, because it's a natural man. Can I give you some fatherly advice, Duck? Why don't you just let yourself go bald graciously, wipe the frown off your face, and stop worrying about how good you look?
Listen to the most vainest bloke in the world. Is there 8 facelifts? Been to Turkey.
I've had a facelift for a reason.
And you tell you,
I had a
vanity of
I've had a facelift for a reason. I got punched at my doorstep.
Oh, we've all been punched. What did you get punched for, by the way?
Because I had, unbeknownst to me, look at that ad I did. That is shocking ad. Unbeknownst to me, I was in the house, fraternising with a woman who's I didn't realise his boyfriend was out in the car, and he knocked on the door and he said, "Is Cheryl there?" And I said, "So that's her name, Cheryl." Anyhow, he punched me, and I had my nose. I had my nose riding side saddle here, and I happened to be on the footy show, and the doctor said, "We'll put it back in front of your face where it should be. Is there anything else you'd like done?" And I thought, "Whoa, why? While
you're here?
While I'm here, that's right. I didn't go in wanting a facelift. I thought, while I'm here and he's fixing my nose up, he can do it. Tart me up a little more." And he got a bit over exuberant because for the first he stretched my eyes up a bit. He made me look like a Manx cat for about a year, and you could have blindfolded me with dental floss. Hey,
well, if anyone is fraternising, anyone needs some boxing lessons like Sam didn't have, come to our boxing fit. We're going to involve this.
I wasn't fighting him. I opened the door and he punched me through a security door. Fucking just dropped me. Because I said, yes, who do you want to speak to? Not knowing that his girlfriend I'd just tipped over out in the front room.
Anyway, thanks very much. Stay tuned. We've got some good programs coming up and we'll love to be involved. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Well, any other questions while you're going? Come
on, Simon, get up here. I'll just call...
Simon
from Colac Motors, because we're going to have a break shortly, aren't we? And we have a little break and then go again. So we're going straight through.
Yeah, we're meant.
All right, righto, we're going straight through.
Well, we can have a break, I suppose.
We can have a little break. We're not going live.
We're not going live streaming.
So we can have a 10-minute break and then come back. But anyway,
hang on.
While we're going,
just a minute, Sue. Let's get.
No, and then people can have something to eat.
Yes, Sue. Can we have a break or not? Does it matter now that we're not live streaming?
No, once we go for 45 minutes, have a break. 45 minutes, have a break, and then get back into it. Yep. All right, so Simon, tell us what you do, great man.
First of all, I want to thank Sam. I know we mentioned at the start there's 2 car dealers in the room and one didn't have the mic on, so thanks, Sam, for that. So
Beautiful.
Sorry about that, Philip.
Yes. So, yeah.
Mate, I got one question.
Yep.
It's been pending, but it's to Sam, Duck.
Yes, good.
In 2 words, Sam, I want you to give me your version of the umpiring this year.
In 2 words?
Just 2 words, only 2.
No. 2 words. What are you looking for me to say? Bloody awful or something, or what? No, they're not in touch with what this game's about. I don't care. We've gone into a woke world where It's almost touch football. It's almost treating people as though they're children. It is so cringeworthy to watch some of the decisions and how they pay them and why they pay them. It is annoying. And I know the great game is fantastic and there'll be 100,000 people there and the ratings are up and the crowds and people love it. But it is not enjoyable to watch, mainly because it's played badly by very good players and very fit and skillful people, but it's played badly. Have you ever seen anyone take a mark over their head? Have you ever seen designated forwards kick goals? And it's umpired extremely bad, just naively. It's umpired extremely naively
Longest
and
two words
irritating.
I've ever heard, by the way.
It's
could have just said-
fucking awful.
Yeah, there
That's
you
right.
go.
There we go,
Perfect.
Sam. Thank you.
Perfect. So, Simon, Colac Motors, Nissan, Isuzu, Ford.
Yeah.
So if you need a car, go down to, it's not a long drive, by the way, just past Geelong.
Just past Geelong.
Just past
Oh,
Geelong.
it is Geelong. It's just,
I've driven, and I don't say this because Simon's here.
Oh,
I
why
say
are you
this-
saying it then?
because I have driven the last probably 20 cars I've had, and without sounding like a wanker, has either been a Mercedes or a BMW. So that does sound like a wanker. But they have been the cars that I've driven, and for the first time, I've always wanted a ute. I am from Wagga Wagga. I'm a country boy, never had
So
a
you
ute.
got a Ranger.
And I got a Ford Ranger, and I absolutely love it to be able to throw something in the tray. I'm going to go yabbying this summer with Carter. I absolutely love it. You sit up
that's
high.
That's enough. God. Philip, you make those same sort of things, don't you? With the Mazdas, aren't they? Hyundai, Nissan.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
We're talking about Ford.
Simon-
we don't want to get the lines blurred.
Simon-
Philip's got his good
okay,
brand. We're
he's
talking
got
about
Nissan.
Ford here.
He's got.
Sam.
He's got.
That's what's on your jumper,
He's
Sam.
got, he's got Nissan and
That's
Isuzu
what's
as
on your
well.
jumper.
This is the-
You've run around this. You've run around the block, around the
Mate,
paddock.
I love Ford.
With Ford forever.
That's all I drive. Ford is the longest running sponsor, longest running sporting sponsor of any competitive sporting team in the world.
That's
It's
right,
been
in the world.
sponsored
Yeah.
Geelong for 100 and I think they had their 100th anniversary. Damien?
I think
Last-
they
yeah.
might
100-year
have.
anniversary,
I think
that's
there might have been some underhanded payments go through Ford too for some of their
Sam will know,
players.
yeah.
Yeah, I was there in their first year. I drove one of their cars, a T-model Ford. I thought, I'll beat you to it, Duck.
Very good. Thanks, Simon.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good on you,
Cheers.
legend.
Now look, so you think you'd like to? We've got some very salubrious and very important people here. We're going to get to all of them. I'm just marked off who we've
Salubrious
spoken to.
probably
What?
isn't. Salubrious isn't a word you talk about, but salubrious you might say that I don't know that pate over there is salubrious. You don't generally use the word salubrious for a human.
So that's why would
What
you,
does salubrious mean then, Mr.
salubrious
College boy?
means extremely good.
No, it doesn't mean extremely good.
What's it mean?
It means it's nice.
It means it's nice.
Well, that's not extremely good. It's more
Oh
of
well, it's just we're just a generic term for like you're loquacious. Do you know what that means?
I have a rough idea.
You got no fucking idea. You're
has it got
monosyllabic.
anything to do with being a smart ass?
No, it's
No,
not.
okay.
It means
What?
mellifluous. You are. You're mellifluous and loquacious.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you look those up, you'll thank me for the compliment, but
well,
you have no idea what they
Well,
mean.
like I said, Wagga High, not friggin' whatever school you went to.
That's correct. Yeah. But I'll give you one final test about no matter how you're educated. Tell me the 8th letter of the alphabet.
H.
What?
H.
H.
Yep.
Well done. We'll continue with the podcast. If you had said H, you were finished. That's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark down the people we've spoken to. We're going to have some very nice food and some drinks. Oh no! Sorry, the producer.
said another
So
couple.
anyone else want to ask? Do you want to come up here, Damien? Do you want to come up here, Paul? Who do you want?
Come on.
Righto. This is Damien Burke and his brother Paul. And tell me who your business is.
Yep. It's called iDoors. It's an accounting group in Geelong and
Yep.
investment. But I just wanted to quickly plug something before I could.
Yes, you can.
I just rode my motorbike around Australia, and you may not remember, Sam, but you mentioned it on your podcast.
Oh, I
last year.
did too, yeah. I
and
didn't recognise it was you, though.
No, I raised about 25 grand for footy boots for kids in the
You
outback.
did
and,
indeed.
Fantastic.
You mentioned it too, Duck, because he did it.
Yeah,
We did
yes,
it.
but and so it was just a quick 30-day lap of the country, and it just turned into a
For
fundraiser.
Indigenous people predominantly?
Anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but I'll say something controversial, Sam, because I think, here we go. I said to Damien, I might mention this,
Go ahead.
because I know you're not the biggest fan of the AFL, and neither am I.
Not go on.
But no, I had an AFL representative contact me, and I said, Sam Newman's just plugged it. And they said to me, if Sam Newman's plugging it, I don't want to hear about it. Mm-hmm. And it got me pretty fired up. That was about 10 grand into it at this stage, so I raised another almost $20,000 over and above that. And I was pretty disappointed, like, to get out there and find that it wasn't the support that I was expecting. But
So you didn't mention my name after that?
no. Don't worry. So you loved it there, mate. You know you loved it there. But I was just disappointed to hear that. You know, I thought it's just
People who are dickheads don't like to be told they're dickheads. That's the trouble with the AFL. A lot of the people, they got a huge staff. If it's possible to stuff up a competition that's possibly the most popular per capita of the population in the world, they go out of their way to do it. They are past masters at it.
That's what I said. It's not about you, sweetheart. It's about the kids. That's what I said. Right? So she made it about her.
Now, Damien, so you've played for both sides. Duck says you've played for Brisbane and you've played for the Cats. And what do you think about today? Because you won't get any sensible answer from him.
What, from him, not you?
Yeah, no, well, you won't get...
sensible?
I actually thought Brisbane might win
I'll
today.
give my tip later. We'll give our tips later.
Righto, we
Just
will, yep.
relax.
I've probably got more of a foot in the Geelong camp than the Brisbane camp.
Of course you have.
More of a history there. My prediction is Cats by 40 today.
Catch by 40.
40, yep.
Big
Well,
margin.
let's hope that only blows out in the last 15 minutes of the last quarter, or everyone will be dudded again. There has been that many anticlimactic grand finals.
Sam, I don't mind that. If half time they're up by 10 or 15 goals, you go, great, you can relax for the rest of the game. It's okay.
Right.
And Duck, when you mentioned about winning grand finals in under eights, it's not the same, mate.
It's not the same.
No, I guarantee you. I haven't won an AFL grand final, but...
No, the feeling that the kids get when they win a grand final, and it's the only feeling they know, and I actually remember winning the under-10s because it was the first time we got to run through a banner. Remember they used to just it was like a doorway. They used to put just some streamers and you used to run through. It was the feeling at that time was like the same as the feeling in the 15s.
Bullshit.
Well, was for me.
Okay, yeah.
Was for me.
Yeah, nah. Do you have an annual reunion for under 10 premiership?
No. It'd be fair to...
I'll tell you something about those
fair to say.
banners.
We probably don't stay in contact either, but...
Those banners, Wayne. Now, I remember playing against Essendon at Windy Hill one day. I was a captain.
Yep.
I've run out, and there was too much tape at the bottom
Yeah,
of the
that's
banner.
right. You sprang back.
Tripped over.
Down I went.
Yep.
Both knees, could barely walk.
Yep.
Well, it's funny.
I never ran out first in the banner after that.
Well, it's funny you say that. If you look at, and you probably won't, but those who watched the 96 grand final, I actually got stuck in the banner. I literally got stuck inside the banner and couldn't get out and I was thinking, shit, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
The captain can't even get out of the banner.
Big,
I finally got out, and my
torso can't get through the paper
the big blow up doll that they had of me, which is a massive big Wayne Carey, and they had a massive big Paul Kelly. Well, mine didn't.
It deflated.
It deflated, so it went floppy, and I thought, this is not a good sign. No. And the other thing about that is, because I'd noticed someone said that...
Go through the game for us,
No, there's two kids. No, because I just want to pump up Wagga Wagga. We got Tommy here from Wagga Wagga. So there's two kids playing from a country town today that in the grand final, they're raving about it. Well, in 96, two Wagga Wagga boys were captain of their respective teams in an AFL grand final. And when you think about Wagga, it's a rugby league town. So to have that back then was something special. So I'm just giving Wagga Wagga a bit of a pump up. And Paul Kelly was a legend.
Such a great
He
town.
was a legend.
Exactly right. Do you know what Wagga Wagga means?
What?
Do you know what Wagga Wagga means?
What, stupid people?
It means it's an Aboriginal name, believe it or not, Sam. So
No,
you
I
probably
believe
don't
it.
like it.
I don't dislike Aboriginal
I'm
people.
being facetious.
Yes, thank you.
Wagga Wagga means the land of many crows.
Ow.
And then that's why I went and played for the Crows after
You fucking imbecile. Oh, Jesus. Now, your business quickly. Idoors, you've done that.
Idoors, yep.
Berkey's boot rider.
I'll be in Wagga next year, delivering
You're in
boots.
Wagga? Well,
delivering boots
if
next
you
year.
need any help, see Tommy Maguire there, who will get up shortly. He's got a lot of businesses in Wagga, and he owns about 4 billion sheep, and he had about 100,000 of them stolen off him by a rustler. You know, there's still rustlers out there. They pull up in these massive semi-trailers. They have dogs that they don't need whistling. I don't know, what do they call them, Tommy? Silent?
Sheepdogs.
No, they're silent sheepdogs.
Yeah,
they don't make a noise.
Cut their vocal
you
cords
don't need
out.
to whistle them and all of that. And they round the sheep up onto the trucks, and you're gone. So he lost about 1.5 million of sheep.
Yep.
But he'll tell us about that in a minute. But when you do, we'll get Tommy. We'll get a lot of Wagga people behind it. I'm sure Tommy would love
And
to.
a place called Burke as well.
And that's what this day's all about too. Meeting people that you can network with and
Russell
who knows.
Sheep.
And who knows? Well, he's got businesses in Wagga. You want support in Wagga? That's your man right there.
Now,
all right?
thank you very much,
No worries.
boys. Thank you for coming. Now, just before we're just going to do one more person, I want to speak to Andrew Molden. He is a Bottoms Up Beer, and I think he came from. Have you come from the America for this, or listen to this? This is Andrew Molden. And he's a...
Do you like my number? I'm a super sub.
69, very, very sharp, Andrew. That's... very good indeed.
A little mischievous.
A little double entendre. Now, come on, Andrew. Tell us, I spoke to you a couple of times and you tried to explain... you did explain, but you explained what you're on about. And did you come from America for the grand final? Or not really, or what?
So I took a gamble in late
You're an
July.
Australian?
I'm Australian from Greensborough, northern suburbs of Melbourne originally. Been in the US 15 years, background in motorsport engineering. More recent time, worked for a startup, which is draft beer for the most part. You can use coffee. Draft beer taps. If anyone's seen it, fill from the bottom. I'm one of the designers, and in recent time I've designed custom housings. So you can get a football and a beer will pour up through the football and I can switch the housing out, look like a beer can.
Wow, how good's that?
30 seconds later.
I have no idea what Andrew's talking about. Have you got an example?
Give us an example.
I've got some stadium cups here. And basically, what is it? It's speed of service, less waste, because foam is actually waste, and you can advertise.
So hang on.
They're magnets.
How do you fill it up?
It fills from the
It's
bottom.
got salmon duck on there.
It has two. Look at that.
And
How
it's just a
clever.
fridge magnet. So I've got 7 magnets in here. They only have one, but there's 7 different samples.
Doesn't bite.
Yeah, just knock it out. Just
Look at that, Sam.
Yeah.
Salmon duck.
Yes, it's
so you
very.
don't want to do this when there's liquid in it.
Yeah, so please tell me. I have no idea how that works. What have you got? A bottoms up?
So it's a specific beer tap. It fills from the bottom, and obviously there's specific glassware, several different sizes. It's biggest customer in the US is Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, yeah.
Pizza Hut, a lot of bars and restaurants. So why would you do it? It's a short-term pain financially, but it's a long-term gain. Some recent customers have brought their kegerator, say 6 taps, and they've paid for it through advertising before they've even got it. So
anyone at all? Would anyone come up here and explain they understood how this was? Would anyone? Anyone understand how that works?
Come on, Sam.
Come on, anyone?
Well, it's different. Doesn't matter.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. How do you get the liquid into the glass?
it's pressurized, just like a
and
regular
when you
tap.
say the tap, where's the tap come from?
The tap comes from the bottom. It's a post, so it goes on top of a post basically.
Oh, and you just
Pours
put
up
the glass
rather
on
than
top.
Put the
pour
glass
down.
down on like that,
Yeah.
and it opens up, and the magnet reseals it like that.
Well, mate, that's now I comprehend
fantastic.
that is.
Do you get
excellent.
Do you get good head?
Did you understand
Ideally,
that?
you don't. It's probably not the type of head you want at a bar, because a lot of people don't
Oh,
understand.
he's working
in Australia,
beautiful. He's working blue.
Foam and head is actually waste. We can make it pour foam as much as you want. It's just pressure and temperature.
Okay.
I've got basically enough magnets for people to stick them on the fridge as a souvenir for the
Beautiful.
event.
Fantastic.
Outside of that, I found some stuff in the LA supermarket the other week. You might be aware, but Wayne also provides bars.
So mosh.
Yeah, mosh bars. That helps your hair grow too.
Does it really? I've never.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm sure mosh don't even know about these bars, but
And we also hand out like a warning sign for people that buy the system.
you're not. Yeah.
You've come with some very good
geez,
blue
he's-
material today.
And the
You
last
got
one-
69
the last
on your
one-
back.
Tell you what, he's come
You've
organised,
got
the lad.
better head in the taco bells you get, and now you got don't finger your couple.
He's got the number there. He's got this. He's got.
That's the first time I've understood what
That's
you're
all
talking about. So you put it there, the tap fills it up, and the magnet just seals it. That is actually very good now that I understand
you
how
have to
it
program
works.
it first, if anyone's wondering.
I was
That's
gonna
right.
say, what else?
I
you
got one little last thing
one last thing.
because I wasn't sure how
I'm gonna-
clean the bathrooms would be.
What, a giant dildo or
We've
something?
got
Is it?
toilet duck.
You know, we gave you the name Toilet Duck
Given
on the footy show.
Given
Yeah,
that
it was.
given I have been using it for a long time, Sam. But given that you had all of that other stuff, I was waiting for this.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, I'll take that because
Yeah.
I'll give that to the cleaners.
So the duck was roundly condemned by the press for wandering just down to relieve himself in some latrines at a wine bar and blow me down, happened to walk out
and you know
not
what I'm-
long after
and
someone else
and you know
did,
what I'm-
and wow, all hell broke
And guess
loose.
what I'm doing now?
Oh, no, don't tell me.
Every venue I go to, I look around, I make sure that no one's anywhere near me.
And you-
This is how,
you
this
just
is
piss
how
in the
paranoid
trees.
I've become. I time myself. Only the other night I thought I've been in here for over 2 minutes, I better get out. So I came out with a wet patch because I thought someone might think I've been in here for too long. So that's the paranoia that I now have when I go anywhere near a WC.
Have you ever heard of the saying, thou protesteth too much? The more he the more you go on about
righto.
it. No, and so, well done,
Yes.
Andrew.
Oh,
That's
fantastic,
very
mate.
good
Oh,
indeed,
that's-
mate. Thanks for coming.
Mate, we'll plug
and
that.
that is the first. You explained for a long time over the phone. I had no idea. Now, seen it, and when you put your finger through it, I understood.
I do want to
how it
say, so
works.
we
Thank you very much.
Sam, we are going to have a little break so people can eat. Obviously, Continental Butchers, as we've said, have got all the meat. I do want to mention Aptus Seafood from the South Melbourne markets has given us some oysters, prawns, and everything else to get stuck into as well. So Aptus, so Angelo from Aptus Seafood. I'm sure anyone that's been around South Melbourne markets knows the. Yep, Josh, come up.
I
Yep.
did mention about Australian meats. All of our stuff is locally sourced, but what we do specialise in is
Hello?
European small goods.
Hear
And,
that?
German Swiss small goods. That's what we
German.
manufacture.
There you
It's
go.
all handmade. I just
There you
thought
go.
I'd point that out.
Thanks,
But
Josh.
We're about to feast on the meats.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, eat up, have a drink, and we'll come back and speak
All
to
right,
everyone
I
else.
just wanted to quickly tell you, when you were over playing for Australia over in Ireland, someone said you walked into a shop and said you sell Irish sausage. And they said no, and they said, well, do you sell German sausage? And the bloke said no, and said, do you sell, what's the other sausage? Bratwurst sausage. He said no. He said, why do you ask? The bloke said, because this is a hardware store. Is that what you, was that you?
I never get your dad jokes.
Yeah.
Does anyone get that?
Yeah.
No, look, it's gone over everyone's head.
Yeah, no, because I was just doing it to you as an aside.
Oh, okay.
So now we're going to come back and
we'll come back.
we're going to get it through everyone. And if you've got any questions you want to ask the duck or me
Start
about
thinking
anything.
of some questions, guys.
Yeah, righto.
All right.
So do I
All right.
do this here,
Uru.
the music again, do I? Sue, do I do this here?